just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we know that this thing came into the Matagorda area around 4 a.m. this morning. That's where Gage has been reporting. So, Gage, we see that in Sugar Land and in Katy, they're starting to get whips of wind and rain. What are you seeing still in Matagorda? Sounds like it's bad there, Gage. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah, we are outside. I told you this is the deck that was offering Oscar the protection earlier, but now it's the reverse. It is quite nasty, as you can see. I mean, no dramatics here. This is raw wind. I mean, it feels like nails being just thrown at you at 100 miles an hour. I'm trying to run my anemometer out here to give you a wind speed. Wow! Is that some wicked wind out here? That's the easy way out. Probably just my foot flapping at this point. But one thing we noticed, we weren't sure the first time around what
it's really challenging to hear Gage right now. We know that he's probably stepped outside at the location that he's at. His photographer is staying inside to protect the equipment. So, Gage, we can't really hear you on the microphone. Are you able to come back in? And we'll see if we can hear you a little bit better.
We're going to try to get in. We'll try to get in.
Yeah, even just right there is better.
Yeah, it's better now.
Gage, I think as you're making your way inside, I think we can hear you now. Outside, we could barely hear you, but I think you said something about using your anemometer, your wind gauge, rather. And did you say it was registering something like 100 miles an hour?
I want to take it out here and get you a measurement, but if I open this door, you're going to see how powerful this is. Watch. I want you to watch this. And I'm 6'3", like 200 pounds. Okay.
Yeah, be careful.
I want you to, as soon as we open this here, I mean, I have to lean into it. I mean, it's just the gust of wind that will come and open it.
Yeah.
I'm leaning into it.
Is that the worst you've seen it?
On this end, yeah, for sure. On this end, absolutely. Oh, yeah, to lock it, that's the task. Let me grab the anemometer and go out there. You might not be able to hear me that well, but I'll give you what I got.
You can come back
that's a task. Oscar, you're gonna have to. Yes. You're gonna have to help me here. I'm gonna run out here and
if it's safe,
give you a quick. Let's go ahead. We're going to put the camera up on the tripod there. That way, Oscar is our photojournalist is not only shooting this story, but he's going to be able to trap me out and then let me back in.
I think that's a good idea.
So let's go ahead and get something like that. Give us 1 second here. I know we're eating up a little bit of speed time, but
as you guys are getting that ready, just kind of recapping for people, reminding that Gage has been out there in Matagorda all morning long, and you saw the wind and the rain well before 4, but 4 a.m. around 4 a.m. is when Beryl made landfall there in Matagorda. So he's outside. He's had this wind gauge all morning, sort of tracking how intense and how strong the winds had gotten. You can tell just by seeing him and the difficulty standing and his jacket blowing that it's clearly strong wind, but he'll give us an idea.
Which is crazy because what was it, like an hour ago, he was in the eye of the storm with absolutely nothing out there. Yeah. And now, you know, Justin, I think Caroline said earlier that they were going to expect 80 to 100 mile an hour winds on the other side of the eye.
Yeah, I'm not shocked by this at all. I mean, that's why I wanted to go to Gage when he was in the eye to show folks the difference. And then when I said, the next time we see you, this is going to look like this again. Because he's on the back side of this now, right? At this point. Yeah, we got you. We got you, Gage.
I'm not sure if you guys can still hear me here. We're going to
we can hear you.
Flip this around and give you a look here if you're still with us.
Yeah.
This is, and the wind is blowing every which way here, but we're registering 44.5 miles per hour, but I'm not necessarily sure because the wind has to travel through this device at a certain way in order to register that, I guess, the speed. And if it goes another way, then you don't necessarily get the true value.
Right.
So it's difficult to tell you if that was an accurate reading or not, because remember, there's wind wrapping around going every which way, so wind could be blowing against the propellers in there, going with it. So
right.
I would say this was some of the stronger wind that we saw. So 44.5 miles an hour was a max gust there, but I just don't necessarily know if I truly believe that, just based off how strong that was.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it felt like before.
Right.
And we were getting...
No reason to believe it won't be similar to that
Yeah.
as well. All right. Gage, you stay safe out there. Keep reporting back as well. We'll check back with you in just a bit. I want to give a quick update, guys. If you could take links 3 live for me, please.